guys, welcome back to FKJ's Loud for the week. I hope our week has started on a very good note. If you're a new subscriber here, I am Kendi and I think about faith, lifestyle, motherhood, and every good stuff in between. And if you're a returning subscriber, oh, thank you so much. You already know how I feel about you. So this week, I'll be talking on a topic. Sometimes in my video, I said I was going to be talking on a topic about adult friendship. If you have not watched my video on how to navigate motherhood abroad, you should check that. I'm going to put the link just above this video. And I talked about one of the things you need to navigate motherhood in this hour abroad is friendship. So today I'll be talking about adult friendship. I promised you a video about adult friendship. And here we are about adult friendship. So yeah, this is one of my adult friends. One of the friends I made in my adulthood. And we'll be talking about what adult friendship is, what are the expectations, really, just chit chat and random gist about adult friendship. And I like her to introduce herself to you people. So introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Pelumi, and I'm a mom, and also I'm just a wonderful person navigating the world and seeing beautiful things through the lens that God has given to me. So it's nice meeting everyone.
Yeah, she said she's a wonderful person. Well, it's not self-acclaimed because she's actually a very wonderful person. She said, when I tell you that somebody is wonderful, just know that person is wonderful. So, how did we meet? I'm going to tell you this story. It's story time. So while I was out, we were relocating down abroad. We actually met at the airport. We got on the same flight. We had the same stopover, but we never said a word to each other.
Yes.
So while at the stopover, she was walking all around the airport trying to look for the terminal of the next flight. But I saw her pass so many times while I was going to the board,
looking for the gate,
looking at the screen for our next flight, and the just pop up. And I told my husband that I said, "Feel like this lady, we are going the same way." My husband like, a total stranger. How do you just feel like you're a total stranger doing the same way? But I said, I totally feel it. And sincerely, we got on the same flight. When we got down at our final destination, I told my husband that, you see,
like I was right behind.
I told my husband that I told you that me and this lady we are going the same way. But it was at the airport and we all went our way. Tell me, how did I attend church
and
for the first time? And I saw this lady.
It was so funny.
And I'm like, And I looked up, I'm like,
are you serious?
Are you stalking me on planet Earth? Yeah, that's just random joke like that. So that's how we met. We met in church, we started talking. And apparently she has a son and I have a daughter at the same age range, the same class. And they got to school and they became like friends, like best friends, not best friends.
Like they can literally tell you they are best friends.
Yeah, so that's how we met. And yeah, I'm giving you that small gist how she stalked me all the way from Nigeria down here. So, what's your most favorite thing about friendship?
So there are so many things I really look up for when it comes to friendship. As much as the fun part is very exciting, at the same time, because I'm more of like impact, I'm more of like words. So it goes above the peripheral, like the basis. So I'm more of like, I'm this kind of person that I'm this kind of person that show me your friend and I will tell you you are kind of person. So I'm more of like having kind of people that will really impact me and build me as well. So that is what I really look up to when it comes to friendship. Not just, oh, we have a party, let's go together, or so that's just a context. So not just, oh, let's go and cook or something, but it has to be something that we are adding value together. And so that's just basic for me.
Hey, she has so much like criteria for friendship, but I'm going to ask her boldly now in front of all the world. Do I fit into this criteria of friendship for you? Because it's like she has written an encyclopedia of what she wants in a friend, and I'm like, hey, I hope I fit into this
I'm not a
This
very serious person. I'm
this
sorry
criteria.
about this. So yes.
Fun fact: we had this whistle to blow ourselves off. Like if you are saying anything,
No
I'll just blow
sense.
whistle and just say stop.
So
Or just a
apparently,
joke.
I remember when we start getting close, because I'm this kind of person, like I talk once I'm like a little bit overwhelmed, as much as I have my own pouch as well, but I let out sometimes when I'm overwhelmed and when I feel like I can be comfortable with you. So in the process when we start getting close, I think there was a little bit of glitch we had, and you
Yeah.
know, my husband was like, "Oh, your friend." So later, and when we were now talking, I was always mentioning, "Oh, our mom better said this, our mom better said this, our mom better said." And my husband was like, mom better." And I said, "Well, I would choose mommy better over any other person that you think." You understand? Because to an extent, for the moments we've shared together and the period we've shared together, she's someone that I can actually say, "Ah, yes, this is my friend," because
Hmm.
it goes beyond okay, what
Gosh.
we need to do is still more of okay, this is a potential I see in you, and this is what I think you can do. Not just what I think you can do, what I know you can do. So why not just look into this space? So she's someone that like, yes, that is what I want. Like someone that can see the potential in you, someone that can know that this is what you can do and push you through it. I think that is one big thing about friendship. You win together.
Hey, hurry me, woo. Eh,
See this.
hurry me, scatter.
I'm not trying to
Hurry
hype
me,
her, beg.
lago.
Not like I'm not trying to hype her, but it's
Hurry me,
just
the boing,
it's
boing,
just the
boing,
truth. I'm a
boing,
very
boing, boing,
straightforward
boing.
person.
Hmm. Yeah. Somebody like in my head is just
No,
swelling.
no, no. It's just like I'm a very straightforward person. I'm not sentimental when it comes to my
Hmm.
judgment.
So, what's your most favorite thing about ourselves, like as adult friends? I'm just trying to give like personal stories before we go to friendship generally. I think I like the fact that um she's selfless. She can literally give you her eyes. If you ask her that, can I have your eyes, please? She'll be like,
Yeah, take.
why not? Just have it. She's absolutely selfless. I'm going to say this one publicly. She got a shoe,
Hmm.
a very nice blue shoe.
Hmm.
And I just saw the shoe and I'm like, oh. She has not worn the shoe before, guys, and I'm like, oh, I like this shoe.
Hmm.
Like the kind of not like I admire the shoe, it's so fine. And we just left. Why am I coming to see her the next time? And she had already packed the shoe. I'm like, take. I only admire this shoe, like I just admired it. Sincerely, she can literally give you her eyes.
So
And how she loves kids. Oh my god. Even if internet people, if you are looking for the favorite auntie that your kid needs, I
see
recommend
me
one here.
blushing. Oh God, my chin.
How this woman love kids. If I need somewhere to just drop my children off to get fresh air, I'm just.
Hmm.
Are you at home? She's at home. I'm not telling her what I'm coming to. I'm not like, I think I'm coming. I'm gone
Yes.
for hours. And I'm like, feel like in bed like that. No, it's how she loves kids. No,
Hmm.
it's amazing. I don't know where she gets this strength from, but it's
It's
amazing.
inbuilt. I love babies. Beautiful
So
babies.
I'm just going to ask, when did it click that this is my friend? Like when did it what's that moment that it clicked that this is my friend?
So apparently it was when no, so it's personal. But I'm going to say it anyway. So I think it was when I just realized that we were having so much of discussion about our personal growth, and it was just some things I really wanted. And she saw something that I had it at the back of my mind that this is something I wanted to do. And she saw it in me and was like, you should do it, start it. And every time I was just saying to her that, oh yeah, this is what I'm just thinking about. Can you just help me like draft something? And I'll be like, okay, and she start it. Like I'll be okay, I want to buy this, I want to buy that to start. I'll be like, start it. Like she has this, she gives me this thing that makes me feel like you are more than this now. Just do it. And I think that is something I really needed. Like, I need that push because, like, it's just been me. I've always grown up to be me alone doing some certain things. So, and sometimes we always want someone to give us that push to do something. So it's a thing to have a friend that sees that thing in you. It's another thing to have that friend that lets you know that you should do it. So I think that was when I just felt, I think I like her personality, Sha. And I don't know, we're just in church one day and someone was saying, okay, it was our birthday week because our birthday falls on the same week.
Yeah.
And someone was saying that, and she was like, oh, I'm entering a new year and everything like that. And I just said it to her that, yes, after my friend's birthday, it is my birthday. And I was like, I just called her my friend. And that was it. And sincerely, like, if I'm going to like mention, I'm not saying that I have a lot of wonderful people around me, but I'm going to like categorically say some certain people that have really impacted my life. I think I'll mention her name twice.
Oh, sorry for me, your name. So for me, when did it click that she was my friend? If you know me very well, I'm somebody that avoids misunderstanding. Though in life we there's no we are not going to have misunderstanding with people, but I did something to her, and she genuinely came to me and said, "You did this, and I don't like it," and that, and sincerely, I felt really bad, and I apologized. And after apologizing, she did not even ghost me. You know the way you apologize to some people, and they will first ghost you and just wait for time for the apology to marinate, and before the relationship just comes back and all. Before he just went like, well, and because that's how I am too. I think that's where you connect. If you apologize to me, sometimes
It's
it's
done.
just
That
all
was
gone.
that was to put your head on the
Sometimes
plate.
it's just sometimes that apology I need, and once you do it, it's just for me. So whenever I'm like, oh, and the thing is, I barely have female friendships.
And
For
I
me,
feel, especially, it's not aside the apology, especially when you know that person is not that kind of person. You know, sometimes you know that, oh, this is who this person is.
yeah,
And there are some things that does happen per mistake.
yeah,
So especially when you know the person is not that kind of person and the person is really, really genuinely sorry, please, I don't need to eat your head. I think one thing I always have at the back of my mind with forgiveness is that sometimes I struggle. I think I discussed it with her at
yeah.
the time that I really struggle with forgiveness. Like I find it difficult to forgive because I'm this kind of person that I'm an overthinker. So I think a lot and I'm emotional. So things get to me. Sometimes when I say, oh, I've forgiven, and I remember it still balls back. So I think I discussed with her about like how I struggle with forgiving and everything like that. So, but one thing is, you know that something is not, something happened because it was a mistake. Okay, do I want to kill you? Coupled with the fact that bringing our Lord Jesus Christ into the picture is this guy came to the world to die for us and everything like that. And I'm not going to say, after this guy had died for us, cleanse our sins. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'm indebted to him because this person really sacrificed his life for my sake. And but I still commit sin over and over again, and I ask for forgiveness over and over again. And guess what? He's ready to forgive. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm human. Like he could literally crush me, and my existence will be wiped off. So what am I to just hold on to like people? And what's there? It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. So what are our differences and how are we managing it? I'd like to go first. What are our differences and how we manage? Because sincerely, even if you have two children, they are not the same anyways. No two human beings are the same, even twins, because I'm a twin and I'm way different from my twin brother. Our own difference is even very different. So, what are our differences
I
and
think
how are we managing it?
I think one thing I really want us to stop today is calling ourselves mommy. Let me just start from there. I've been wanting to like say it, but I feel let's start from there. Stop calling me mommy Shemilori. My name is Pelumi, and let's address ourselves. You start from there.
Okay.
Another thing is that what's our difference? I'm this kind of person that once I like you genuinely, I find it difficult to see some flaws. I give excuses for your flaws.
Mm.
But well, we don't talk every day, but we do catching up. But that
Yeah.
catching up can go like 2 hours, 3 hours
That's
catching up.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. So and two, I think she's a very mature person that really understand that. Oh, she know this thing is not nice. Ah, no, she preach. So let me just tell you. So she knows something is. She knows you have a very bad attitude, but she's going to use Bible to tell you that this thing is not good. But you know what? I'll not tell her that. Well, I'll change, but I like it. So it's just we being understanding that this is what we really do, that it doesn't make any sense, and we finding a humor in helping each other understand that this is what you are doing, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And me, I'll just tell her that I'll change, even though I'll change.
She will change some halfway and then decide to put me a comeback. So that's our difference. I think mostly is our social personality.
Yes.
She's the social butterfly. I'm not like everybody. Like I said, that when you see me, when you see me, like when you see me talking to a greeting baby, I'm like, this girl's a bebelube. But I'm not.
No, she's not though.
I'm like the most reserved person you will ever meet.
Because sometimes I'll just say something and she'll be like, Kilon Jebe. So she's not.
I'm not very social at all. But she's the social butterfly. She's all that knows every event that is going on.
Yes, and she doesn't judge me for it. So that's another thing.
I don't.
Another sorry. So but this is how we talk over ourselves. So another thing I appreciate about her is that she doesn't judge me. I'm not saying I'm a good person. I'm not saying I'm a bad person, but she definitely knows that it's not good. But she doesn't judge me. But there's a way she shall pass her message to me. And I think she's still someone I really need in my corner if I'm going to be the best person for myself. At least everyone should have now.
So let's go to the next question, because I have a lot of questions there. Now, do you believe that there's perfect friendship without hurt or grudge?
No, at least we've had our own phase.
I think the most important thing that you should realize that as humans, we are full of flaws, and we will always cross each other's paths.
Yes, so that what makes us human.
Yes, and like I said in my previous video, the video I posted last week, that sometimes it's until that person hurts you before you know who that person is or what limits the person carry. And when you express forgiveness or when you offer forgiveness, it helps you to know the person way better. And you know that okay, next time you know how to relate with this person. I am not giving. I think after this incident that we talked about, I don't think we have ever had any other bad blows. So there's no like perfect friendship. Every friendship will go through hurt. Every friendship will go through grudge. Like I said, I've not had friends that I'll keep grudge with, but I have friends that if you do me anything now, you will just I'll tell you I've done it. There's no point holding it, and I will talk about it and we'll let go. So I don't believe that there's perfect
there's
friendship
no perfect at all.
Grudge.
There's no, because there's no how. There's a way you just something will just happen. But where resolution comes in is when you both understand each other. And well, I don't know what she can actually do that can make me really get upset, because
let me tell you what I can do that will make her upset. I'm not saying somebody that likes shoes, not just shoes alone, like sneakers.
Yes.
So I'm going to steal one leg of her sneakers.
I will fight. I will fight.
Just one leg and leave the other leg so she doesn't find it.
Actually, there was a time she knows when I have my eyes set on something, I just want that thing. So I was always disturbing her that, babe, see, I want to buy this thing. I want to buy this thing. I say, the ones you have, you've not even finished wearing it. Yeah. I said, I'm going into the office and I want to so you want to wear shoe more than your manager. And then
I literally said that, yes.
So she now said to me that if I buy the shoe, that she's going to take one of the leg. I know she was joking, but do you know I was scared that I could not put the shoe on the rack, because if she signed the shoe, I felt she was going to take one of the leg, and I wouldn't know how I was going to react. So it took me a while before I put the shoes on the rack. And two, I think at that time she was really busy, so she didn't come around for a very long time. So I had enough time to wear the shoe, and she wouldn't even actually have noticed if the shoe was on the rack anyway.
So, have you ever chopped friendship breakfast? Like the way we chop relationship breakfast. This guy broke my heart. I've left him. For friendship, have you ever had that friend that broke your heart that you left? Like,
Mm, well, I have a lot of experiences with friendship, and for me, sometimes my I'm always misunderstood in some of like
mm,
some things I do. So at a point, I won't say I've chopped friendship breakfast because it's just me. If it's not working, I just let it go because
mm,
I'm a very emotional person and I really don't like. And when I'm friends with you, I am emotionally connected with you because I feel like you have everything about me and I have
yes.
everything about you. So I tend to like, oh, this is my friend, and I hold you so tight. So if I see that the energy is not matching up, I just let it go. I don't need to force it. And at the same time, one of the ways I used to like heal is cutting off.
Mm-hmm.
I know people always say things that, oh, you don't want to mar relationship, like maybe in future. I have this notion that I'll cut you off, I'll meet people. We meet to part and we part to meet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't hold on to people. Kimako, sorry, I'm sorry, I have to add this Yoruba to it. Kinkomako were bakpomo, like normal people. I don't mean to sound that way, but it's just that I just cut off because there's no point keeping because I will definitely meet
Mm-hmm.
new people. It doesn't mean I have any issue. It doesn't mean like even if I meet the person in the future, we can't be cordial, but I'm just out. I
Yes.
just stepped out. So I won't say I really chopped friendship breakfast, even though I've had my share of friendship and relationship too. But before it gets to me, I do the withdrawal so it doesn't like mess up with my mental health. So
Like I said last week in my video about forgiveness, I was like, sometimes you can forgive, but it's not every person that you forgive that you allow back into your space. It's
mm-hmm.
not you're not allowing them back into your space, not because of grudge or anything, just because sometimes these people will keep testing you and you need them to
Exactly,
be off you to get your
your
sanity back.
sanity back.
So when you think about female friendship, what comes to your mind? I'm asking this question because sincerely I'm someone that is scared of female friendship. 70% of the friends in my life are guys. I can
100.
literally count the amount of female friends I have on my fingers, sincerely. But when it comes to female friendship, what do you think about? Do you think it's chaotic? Do you think it's full of um envy, jealousy, or there's a lot just going around? Because why one of the reasons why I'm so scared about female friendship is because when you hear some of other people telling you about their friends, I'm like, how are you people friends and all this thing is going on in your friendship
Mm-hmm.
like this? Like me, all my friends are guys. If the few females I have, they are like semi guys. If there's anything like that, so the relationship is just always cool, calm, and just chit chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about female friendships, really?
Female friendship is a lot, and it really takes a lot because especially when it's now three, four, like four group of friends. I know there are friends that do four group of friends and they are healthy. Like I doubt it. But if you're going to have a female friend, let's just be two and be very, very sure that this is the person you want to have in your space.
Mhm.
Because once it's getting to two, three, it's a whole lot of then it's a triangle. Then you have the A and B, then you have the A and C, and then you have the C and B. So I'm not saying that not healthy friendship, but for me, basically, friendship has not really worked for me because I'm always misunderstood. And at the end of the day, at the point I always feel maybe I'm the problem, but looking at it, I just feel like female friendship is kind of unhealthy because sometimes you feel this person is actually genuinely happy with you, but at the same time, this person has a whole lot. Because I can remember there was a time that because my husband likes to, he knows I love gadgets. I'm a very vain person, but some things I like she said, shoes and gadgets. So my husband really knows I love gadgets and he buys me, he do the honor of buying me like
Gadgets.
gadgets, especially when it's like coming out, oh yeah, I'm buying this for you, I'm buying this for you. So he had the intention of buying a particular brand of phone at the time for me. So, and I was really excited about it. I wanted it. So, and I realized that he has also had this phone for quite some time. I wanted it to be a surprise, but due to circumstances, it didn't come that way. He got to know that I wanted to buy the phone for him. So we came to a compromise.
Mm.
So then he got me the phone I wanted. Like sent me the money to get the phone. So I got the phone, and the phone came in, and I was just telling one of my friends like, that my husband has got this phone for me at the end of the day. And for me to be hearing from a third party that how did the husband quickly buy the phone for her like that? So you know that is where like female friendship comes in.
Yeah.
So there are people, and I've had friends that are like, babe, my husband got me this one. I'm like, you and this your husband, I'll tell him not to buy this one again. You know that these people are genuinely excited with you. They don't have any impression as regards. I remember when we wanted the phone, and we were just looking for schemes of how we were going to buy the phone. And I was like, oh my, this is how I got it though. This is how I did it. And we are excited to be able to share good news to each other, and
Yeah.
and I feel that is it. And sometimes be like, oh no, I want you to do this, or why can't you look at this? It's not as if they cannot actually do better in that kind of thing, but they feel like, no, you are good in this place, and they will encourage you through it.
Yeah.
So, but not someone that you've given a good news and they still have one reason, or someone that is actually asking you what is going on just to match up,
Yeah.
to know if you are doing better than them,
them.
or if you're actually obviously doing better than them, and they feel like, oh, we're not in a competition or something. That kind of thing. I've had like energy, so I just feel like female friendship is kind of, but it's left to you to be able to discern which is right. You definitely know who is who, as much as people change, but you will know some people that have good conscience. So I just feel it's dicey, Sha. Let me just put it that way.
No, not to say that all female friendships are bad. At least we are females and we are friends. And I've had a friend, my bestie for Amodo. I've had this girl in my corner for like 14 years. And I'm like, I don't think that when she say one day, like, I don't think that they can ever remember a time. Not that she's the reserved one. I'm the one that will say I'm reserved too, but I can't keep my hurt. If you hurt me, I'll let you know. She's sure now. And we will talk about it. It's not like we'll now keep malice and malice and no. So there's actually sincerely female friendships that are very healthy.
Healthy, yes.
Female friendships that you emulate. We even see some of them on social media that you be like, these are good growing female friendships. So we're not saying all female friendships are
no
bad.
I have good friends, so I'm not saying
but
I've had my share of friendship, but I'm not going to say I
sincere.
have some couple of wonderful, beautiful. Well, some of my friends have turned to my sister anyway. So I've had people that have been together for many years that I cannot even call them friend again, because we've gone through thick and thin,
like sisters.
So they are like my sisters, so basically.
So I want to ask, do you think that every friendship should have a purpose, and do you think that it should be like a spiritual undertone to every person that it's God that is telling me to be your friend, or can you just meet the person casually and the friendship just grow?
Yes. So I'm not saying I'm a spiritual person, but at the same time, not everything is, well, everything about life is spirituality, but I don't want it to be like SU kind of thing. But sometimes our meeting is orchestrated. So I want us to have, if you're meeting someone, is orchestrated for either the good or the bad. So I've met someone that I know that meeting this person is to ruin my life. And I've met someone that, meeting this person is to help me to be a better person. So will I say that is not orchestrated? It is. Because I remember that the person I met around that time, I knew things I experienced around the time. So there's spirituality to, meeting people. So if I'm meeting someone, it's either orchestrated by, and orchestrated by God at the same time. Like, I really want you to meet this person, or your path to cross to help each other. And making me thinking if friendship should be purposeful. Yes, what are we doing? Like, if I'm winning, I want my friends to win. I have a friend that has, I'm not trying to do publicity, but I have a friend that sells household appliances back in Nigeria. As in, our business is one big business in Nigeria. And I'm always proud to say, this is my friend, because she's doing fine. I'm like, and I'll say, oh, I have a friend too. She's a social media manager. I'll be like, this is my friend. She manages this person's account. She does this. She does that. And okay, I remember when I was like reposting some of our videos. I wanted to write something before she get upset. I don't want to write it. I then say, please watch our video because she's my money bag, so that I can eat.
You should watch my video, you guys. Watch our videos.
Watch our videos. So the fact that my friends are winning, they are cashing out, I'm proud of it. I really want to go out and say, yes, my friend is the one that runs this, my friend is doing that. It makes me happy. You don't know how you can say, my friend is Bishop Boyedepo, or my friend is this. You know, that hype. I really love it. That we are winning together. We can afford to say, babe, let's go on this trip, and we are not worried about how much is going to cost us or anything. Or babe, I really want us to. I think there was a time we were talking about stock buying, and the fact that we can always, yes, let's win together. She was telling me about, oh, gold. I said, don't worry, me say I'll start buying the gold and all things like that. So it's fun that you guys are actually winning together. They can, you both, I be all of you can step out and say, yes, I'm connected to this person. This person is my friend, because what, we are winning together. So that's the excitement. So friendship should be purposeful.
Okay.
There's issue with this English.
You should know your language now. So there's going to be an issue with it. So at this stage of your life now, at this stage of your life, what does friendship mean to you?